Yeah, that's a great way to put it. I think we're got a good group. I think this group is obviously earned this trip, and they put in the work ethic, and it's a good representation. I think good balance of where we're at right now as a program and where we want to be. So really proud. We don't need anything special out of them. All they need, they've already done that. Now it's just time for them to sit back, step on the runway, get on the track or in the ring, and just do what they've done. And they should be calm and confident, knowing that the talent is there, the work ethic is there. They get a few more attempts or one more race, and just sit back and do what they've already done. And if they can replicate it, then they're going to be successful. It's that's a good question. We're grateful, grateful to be here. Last year, I think it was a little different maybe on the indoor scene, because that was, we were kind of back at the scene of the crime, so to speak. Last year was just kind of was gone, and so I think we were all in a little bit of a state of shock. And so picking up here, you feel like you never left. So I think there's definitely a high level of gratitude to be back at this level, making this trip with this group, and it's a special group. So I think it's a great feeling. I think it's huge. I think it's from a coaching standpoint or just from a life standpoint, I guess. The age that I am versus the age that these students are. What impacts them versus what impacts the coach. The spectators are important for them. And you're thinking as a coach, you're going to be focused on the task at hand, the logistics, the performance, et cetera, et cetera. But having their families there means a lot to them, and that's something that I've learned how important it is to them, and to allow spectators, I think, for their emotional psyche and just their spirit, if you will. I think that's a big thing. So we're really happy for that.
Oh, it means a lot. Like the 100s, everybody known it as the fast event and all that. And it's a privilege to make it in the fast event and be named one of the fastest people in D2. Just like any approach throughout the season, just be me, do myself. I mean, that's how I got there, so I'm going to do what I usually do and perform good.
You?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love competition, and going against the best going to make you do the best. So basically, if they run a good time, I want to run a good time as well. Yes, I'm very pleased with it. I didn't expect to actually run that time all season. I would just hope to improve little by little, and had a big jump during the conference championship, and it was a blessing, really. And I just really hope to run faster. Yes, definitely. Being explosive, powerful, coming out the blocks, that all come from football, from doing the squats in the weight room, the power cleans, all of that. A lot of it comes from football, being that powerful athlete. Oh, yeah, and then track helps, like being fast, really, like, because I play corner, so being fast on the field, it helps a lot.
Oh, so excited. I really thought that I had it at conference, and then I watched my name drop and drop and drop after that last chance meet. So I was just really grateful that my 5.8.5 was enough to get me there. I like the approach in what I've jumped, but I know I can jump higher. I really would like to get on that podium, and it's going to take more than 5.8.5 to do that. I'm going to try to take it one bar at a time and have clean jumping, but I really want to jump at least an inch higher, maybe an inch and a half. So 5.9.5 or 5.10 would be really awesome. No, it's been weird not having the HEP at practice. Actually, Coach Carter's been trying to keep me busy because likes to do a lot of stuff and likes to be at practice for a long time. So I think it'll be good just having high jump. My legs will be really fresh, and I'll just be ready to roll.
It's really less stressful than the running events to me, and the competitors were all really friendly, so it just takes a little ease off when we go out there and compete. It meant a lot. This season I really struggled with getting back in the role of competing and finding my stride with long jump. So when I jumped the 604 at conference, it really meant a lot to know that I was getting back to where I know I should be. I'd like to jump 6 meters again. I know that should get me into finals, so 6 meters is always the goal. Just to enjoy the experience, like not too many people get to go, and watching everyone who's there, that's the main goal, is to just go out there, compete, have fun, and enjoy the experience. It was a lot different because grad school is a lot harder than what undergrad was. So getting the pace of figuring out a graduate school and getting back into competition and all that, it was a little bit stressful at the beginning, but then I got in the role and got a little bit easier.
It is yeah. I'm really proud of them. I'm really excited. They all overcame some really big obstacles, honestly, and they've just continued to progress. So I've been really proud of them every step of the way. Every meet they just they keep surprising me. So yeah. I won't say that I'm surprised. I knew Alyssa would break that record easy, but the biggest surprise is probably Travis. That just like every meet he does continue to set the bar higher and higher. And there have been meets where we just like wanted to stay in the swing of things, and he just went and smashed it. So.
Yeah, it feels great to just be confirmed going to nationals. It's a dream come true, something we worked for all year, something I worked for 4 years. And so to finally be here, have the opportunity to compete against some of the best in the nation, it's a great feeling. Oh, I sure hope so. I think so. I know I have some bigger throws, so I'm excited to go against them. I think it's a big part of it. You have to compete against the best to be the best. So, going against that high quality, all the way for 4 years, going against throwers that I never even thought I'd compete against, or be up there with them. Really just drive me to work harder. I don't know. I think the options are open. I'm excited to go out and break some more records and hit some bigger throws. I got 2 years to really just go all out.
Last few meets.
Yeah, I mean that was the biggest dream come true out of all of it. That's what I wanted. That's what I worked for, and to hit that early on, it just a lot of pressure came off, and I was able just to go out there and enjoy it. I enjoyed it all the time, but hitting that mark and getting that record, it meant the world.
Honestly, it didn't feel like it was that far, but I'm glad I got that one in. That day didn't feel like the day, but just sometimes it works out for the best. Well, obviously at that meet, there's no safety throws to get into finals. Mostly just treat it how I did any other meet, and I think everything's just going to fall in its place. I'm really excited. I've never been on an airplane, so I'm excited for that, and just getting to go compete with the best of the best, really. It's just now it's not going to come as a shock whenever you see those, high 19-meter, 20-meter throws. It's just going to be something I've already seen and competed against, so I think I'm just kind of desensitized to it now, which I think will really help me there. Oh, yeah, no, we all cheer for each other, especially within the conference. Honestly, sometimes I can hear the other throwers cheer more than my own teammates that are all standing in a group right there. So, yeah, it's definitely really cool to have all those guys next to you. I know we got 4 or 5 people from the MIAA going to the championships, so I'm really excited to have some people there that are going to be, right next to me cheering me on, just like I'm going to do for them. No, last year indoor I got a slow clap and then didn't turn out well, but this time it turned out a lot better than it did last time. It doesn't really matter. I try to tune everything out anyway, really, so just go out there and try my best.